Life is a magnificent journey filled with endless possibilities for joy, growth, and fulfillment. Yet so often, we find ourselves caught up in the chaos of daily existence, forgetting the simple truths that can lead us to profound happiness. Today, we're going to explore 10 simple, yet powerful ways to cultivate lasting happiness in your life. These aren't quick fixes or temporary solutions. They're fundamental shifts in how you approach life that can transform your experience. Let's begin with the practice of gratitude. Gratitude isn't just a feel-good exercise. It's a radical shift in perspective that can change everything. When you wake up each morning before you do anything else, take a moment to think of 3 things you're grateful for. It could be the warmth of your bed, the sound of birds chirping outside your window, or the simple fact that you're alive to see another day. This simple practice sets the tone for your entire day, shifting your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. You see, our minds have a natural tendency to focus on the negative. It's an evolutionary trait that helped our ancestors survive by staying alert to potential dangers. But in our modern world, this negativity bias often does more harm than good. It keeps us in a state of stress and dissatisfaction, always looking for what's wrong instead of appreciating what's right. Gratitude is the antidote to this negativity bias. It trains your mind to look for the good, to notice the blessings that are always present if we only take the time to see them. And here's the beautiful thing about gratitude. The more you practice it, the easier it becomes. It's like a muscle that gets stronger with use. Over time, you'll find yourself naturally noticing things to be grateful for throughout your day. You'll start to see blessings and challenges, opportunities and obstacles. This shift in perspective doesn't just make you happier. It makes you more resilient, more adaptable, and more able to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and ease. Now let's move on to our second key to happiness, mindfulness. In our fast-paced, hyper-connected world, it's easy to get caught up in a constant stream of thoughts, worries, and distractions. We're often so busy thinking about what happened yesterday or what might happen tomorrow that we forget to fully experience the present moment. But here's the truth. The present moment is all we ever really have. The past is gone and the future hasn't arrived yet. Our power to create happiness exists only. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing your full attention to the present moment. Without judgment, it's about experiencing life as it unfolds rather than getting lost in thoughts about it. And the beautiful thing is, you can practice mindfulness anywhere, at any time. Right now, wherever you are, take a deep breath. Feel the air filling your lungs. Notice the sensations in your body. Look around you and really see your surroundings. Listen to the sounds around you. This is mindfulness in action. When you're mindful, you're not just going through the motions of life. You're fully living it. You're tasting your food instead of absently shoveling it in while scrolling through your phone. You're really listening to your loved ones instead of thinking about what you're going to say next. You're experiencing the beauty of nature instead of rushing past it on your way to somewhere else. Mindfulness doesn't mean you never think about the past or plan for the future. It means you're not letting thoughts of the past or future dominate your consciousness to the point where you're not fully experiencing the here and now. It's about finding a balance, about being able to reflect and plan when necessary, but also being able to fully engage with the present moment. And here's the thing about mindfulness. It's not just about feeling good in the moment. Regular mindfulness practice has been shown to reduce stress, improve focus, boost creativity, and even strengthen your immune system. It's a powerful tool for overall well-being that goes far beyond just increasing happiness. Our third key to happiness is cultivating positive relationships. As human beings, we are inherently social creatures. We thrive on connection, on feeling seen and understood by others. But not all relationships contribute equally to our happiness. Some drain us, some uplift us. The key is to nurture those relationships that bring out the best in you, that support your growth and well-being. This doesn't mean you need to have a huge circle of friends. Quality is far more important than quantity when it comes to relationships. Even 1 or 2 deep, meaningful connections can significantly boost your happiness. These are the relationships where you can be fully yourself, where you feel accepted and understood, where you can share your joys and your struggles without fear of judgment. And remember, the most important relationship you'll ever have is the one with yourself. Treat yourself with the same kindness and compassion you'd extend to a dear friend. Talk to yourself with love and encouragement. Forgive yourself for your mistakes. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small. When you have a loving relationship with yourself, you're better able to form loving relationships with others. Cultivating positive relationships also means setting healthy boundaries. It means learning to say no to interactions that drain you and yes to those that energize you. It means surrounding yourself with people who inspire you, who challenge you to grow, who support your dreams and aspirations. Is something important to remember. So relationships require nurturing. They're not something you can set and forget. Make time for the people who matter to you. Reach out regularly, even if it's just a quick message to let them know you're thinking of them. Show up for the important moments in their lives. Be a good listener. Offer support when they're struggling. Celebrate their successes as if they were your own. When you invest in your relationships, you're investing in your own happiness. Finding purpose and meaning in life. Many people go through life feeling unfulfilled because they haven't connected with their purpose. But here's the secret. Your purpose doesn't have to be grand or world-changing. It simply needs to be meaningful to you. Maybe your purpose is to be a loving parent, to create beautiful art, to help others in your community, or to solve complex problems at work. Whatever it is, when you're aligned with your purpose, you'll feel a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond mere happiness. You'll experience, how do you find your purpose? Start by asking yourself, what activities make you lose track of time? What would you do even if you weren't paid for it? What issues or causes stir your passion? Your answers to these questions can point you toward your purpose. And remember, your purpose can evolve over time. The important thing is to stay connected to what feels meaningful and authentic to you. Living with purpose doesn't mean every moment of your life is filled with grand, meaningful activities. It means that overall, you feel that your life has direction and significance. It means you have a reason to get out of bed in the morning. A sense that you're contributing something valuable to the world, even if it's in a small way. It's something important to understand about purpose. It's not something you find once and then you're done. It's something you live every day. It's about making choices that align with your values and what's truly important to you. It's about using your unique gifts and talents in a way that feels fulfilling to you and beneficial to others. Our fifth key to happiness is taking care of your physical health. Now, this might not sound very spiritual or profound, but the truth is our physical well-being has a massive impact on our emotional and mental state. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep are not just good for your body, they're essential for your overall happiness. Exercise in particular is a powerful mood booster. When you move your body, your brain releases endorphins, natural chemicals that make you feel good. You don't need to run marathons or spend hours in the gym. Even a brisk 30-minute walk each day can make a significant difference in your mood and energy levels. Find a form of exercise you enjoy. It could be dancing, swimming, yoga, or playing a sport. When exercise is fun, you're more likely to stick with it. Equally important is what you put into your body. The food you eat doesn't just nourish your physical body, it affects your mental and emotional state too. Try to eat a variety of whole, nutrient-dense foods. Include plenty of fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats in your diet. And don't forget about water. Staying hydrated is crucial for maintaining energy and focus throughout the day. And let's not underestimate the importance of sleep. In our always-on culture, sleep is often seen as a luxury, but it's not. It's a necessity. Lack of sleep can lead to irritability, decreased focus, and even depression. Aim for 7-9 hours of quality sleep each night. Establish a regular sleep schedule and create a relaxing bedtime routine. Your body and mind will thank you. Taking care of your physical health isn't about achieving a certain body type or meeting societal standards of beauty. It's about treating your body with respect and giving it what it needs to function at its best. When you feel good physically, you have more energy and resilience to deal with life's challenges. You're better able to engage fully in the activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Our sixth key to happiness is practicing forgiveness. Now, this can be a tough one. When someone has hurt us, it's natural to want to hold on to anger or resentment. But here's the truth. Holding on to these negative emotions doesn't punish the other person, it punishes you. Forgiveness isn't about condoning what happened or letting the other person off the hook. It's about freeing yourself from the burden of anger and resentment. Forgiveness is a process, and it starts with the decision to forgive. It doesn't mean you have to reconcile with the person who hurt you or even tell them you've forgiven them. It's an internal process of letting go. It's about choosing to release the negative emotions associated with the hurt and moving forward with. And remember, forgiveness isn't just about forgiving others, it's also about forgiving yourself. We all make mistakes. We all have moments we're not proud of. Learning to forgive yourself for past errors is crucial for moving forward and finding happiness. Treat yourself with the same compassion and understanding you'd extend to a good friend who made a mistake. Practicing forgiveness doesn't mean you become a doormat or allow others to mistreat you. It means you don't let past hurts control your present and future. It means you choose to release the emotional burden of anger and resentment, freeing up that energy for more positive pursuits. Our seventh key is learning to live in the present. So often, we get caught up in regrets about the past or anxieties about the future that we forget to live in the now. But here's the truth. The present moment is all we ever really have. The past is gone, and the future hasn't arrived yet. Your power to create happiness exists only in the present moment. Living in the present doesn't mean you never plan for the future or learn from the past. It means you don't let thoughts of the past or future dominate your consciousness to the point where you're not fully experiencing the here and now. When you're having a conversation with a friend, be fully present. When you're eating a meal, savor each bite. When you're walking in nature, really see the beauty around you. These present moment experiences are where true happiness resides. One powerful way to bring yourself into the present moment is through your senses. Take a moment right now to notice 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This simple exercise immediately grounds you in the present moment, pulling you out of worry about the future or regret about the past. Living in the present also means accepting things as they are, rather than wishing they were different. It doesn't mean you never strive to improve things, but it means you don't resist the reality of the present moment. When you accept what is, you free up energy that you can then use to take positive action if needed. Our 8th key to happiness is cultivating a growth mindset. This is the belief that you can grow, learn, and improve throughout your life. People with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to learn and develop rather than as threats to their self-image. They understand that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, good strategies. Developing a growth mindset starts with becoming aware of your self-talk. When you face a challenge, do you tell yourself, I can't do this or I can't do this yet? That little word yet makes a world of difference. It acknowledges that while you might not have the skills or knowledge right now, you have the capacity to learn and grow. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Celebrate your efforts, not just your successes. Learn from criticism instead of taking it personally. When you adopt the growth mindset, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities and continuous improvement. And in that process of growth and self-improvement, you'll find a deep sense of satisfaction and happiness. A growth mindset also helps you bounce back from setbacks more quickly. Instead of seeing failures as evidence of your limitations, you see them as valuable learning experiences. This resilience is crucial for long-term happiness and success. Our 9th key is practicing acts of kindness. You see, happiness isn't just about what we get, it's about what we give. When we perform acts of kindness, no matter how small, we not only brighten someone else's day, but we also boost our own happiness. It's a beautiful cycle of positivity. These acts don't have to be grand gestures. It could be as simple as holding the door open for someone, offering a genuine compliment, or helping a neighbor carry their groceries. The key is to do it with genuine care and without expectation of reward. When you make kindness a regular part of your life, you'll find that it not only makes others feel good, but it also gives you a sense of purpose and connection. The happiness boost from acts of kindness isn't just a temporary feel-good moment. Studies have shown that practicing kindness can lead to long-term increases in well-being. It's like a happiness investment that pays dividends over time. Kindness also has a ripple effect. When you're kind to someone, they're more likely to be kind to others, creating a chain reaction of positivity. In this way, your simple act of kindness can have far-reaching effects that you might never even see. Our 10th and final key to happiness is learning to let go. In life, we often cling to things that no longer serve us, old grudges, outdated beliefs, material possessions we don't need. We hold on to these things out of fear, habit, or a misguided sense of security. But true happiness comes from learning to let go. Letting go doesn't mean not caring. It means accepting what is and moving forward. It means understanding that change is a natural part of life and that sometimes the best thing we can do is release our grip and allow life to unfold. This could mean letting go of a relationship that's no longer healthy, releasing expectations that are causing you stress, or decluttering your physical space. It could mean letting go of the need to always be right or in control. When you learn to let go, you create space in your life for new experiences, new growth. Letting go is often a process, not a one-time event. It requires patience and self-compassion. Start small, maybe let go of a small grudge or donate some clothes you no longer wear. As you practice letting go in small ways, you'll build the strength and confidence to let go of bigger things. Now, I want you to understand something important about these 10 keys to happiness. They're not a one-time fix. They're practices, habits that you need to cultivate over time. Some days will be easier than others. There will be times when you forget to be grateful, when you get caught up in negative thinking, when you struggle to forgive or let go. And that's okay. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Remember, happiness isn't a destination. It's not something you achieve and then you're done. It's an ongoing journey, a way of moving through life. It's about making conscious choices each day to focus on what's good, to be present, to connect with others, to grow and learn, to be kind, and to let go of what no longer serves you. As you practice these keys to happiness, you'll find that they start to become second nature. Gratitude will become your default state. Mindfulness will become your natural way of experiencing the world. Kindness will become your instinctive response to others. You'll find yourself naturally aligning with your purpose, nurturing positive relationships, taking care of your health, forgiving easily, living in the present, embracing growth, and letting go of what you can't control. But it all starts with a choice, your choice right here, right now. Will you choose happiness? Will you commit to practicing these keys in your daily life? Because the truth is, happiness is always available to you. It's not something that happens to you. It's something you create through your thoughts, your actions, and your way of being in the world. So I challenge. Choose one of these keys and really focus on it for the next week. Maybe you decide to start each day with a gratitude practice. Or perhaps you commit to performing one random act of kindness each day. Whatever you choose, give it your full attention and see how it affects your happiness levels. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. We're all in this together. All striving to live our best lives, to find meaning and joy in our days. Share what you learn with others. Support each other in your happiness practices. Because when we lift each other up, we all rise higher. My friends, happiness is your birthright. It's who you are at your core when you peel away all the layers of fear, doubt, and limiting beliefs. These 10 keys are simply tools to help you reconnect with that innate well-being, to clear away the obstacles that block you from experiencing the joy that's already there within you. As you continue on your journey towards greater happiness, it's important to remember that this is a lifelong process. There will be ups and downs, moments of great joy and times of challenge, but with these tools at your disposal, You'll be better equipped to navigate life's ebbs and flows with grace and resilience. Let's take a moment to reflect on each of these keys and how they interconnect to create a foundation for lasting happiness. Gratitude shifts your focus to the positive aspects of your life, training your mind to see the good in every situation. Mindfulness anchors you in the present moment, allowing you to fully experience and appreciate life as positive relationships provide support, love, and a sense of belonging, fulfilling our deep need for connection. Finding purpose, it gives your life direction and meaning, infusing your days with a sense of significance. Taking care of your physical health ensures you have the energy and vitality to fully engage in life. Practicing forgiveness frees you from the burden of past hurts, allowing you to move forward with a lighter. Living in the present moment helps you avoid getting caught up in regrets about the past or anxieties about the future. Cultivating a growth mindset opens you up to new possibilities and helps you see challenges as opportunities for learning. Performing acts of kindness not only benefits others, but also increases your own sense of well-being and connection. Learning to let go allows you to release what no longer serves you, creating space for new growth and experiences. These keys work together, each reinforcing and supporting the others. As you practice gratitude, for example, you may find it easier to be mindful of the present moment. As you cultivate positive relationships, you may discover new purposes that give your life meaning. As you take care of your physical health, you may find you have more energy for acts of kindness. It's also important to understand that implementing these keys doesn't mean you'll never experience negative emotions. Sadness, anger, fear, these are all natural parts of the human experience. The goal isn't to eliminate these emotions, but to develop a more balanced and resilient approach to life. When you have a strong foundation of happiness practices, you're better able to weather life's storms without losing your core sense of well-being. Remember, too, that happiness looks different for everyone. What brings joy to one person might not resonate with another. That's why it's crucial to tune into your own inner wisdom as you apply these keys. Pay attention to what truly lights you up. What makes you feel most alive and fulfilled? Don't be afraid to customize these practices to fit your unique personality and circumstances. As you move forward, I encourage you to approach this journey with curiosity and compassion. Be curious about your experiences, about what works for you and what doesn't. Be compassionate with yourself when you struggle or when you forget to practice these keys. Remember, every moment is a new opportunity to choose happiness. And speaking of choices, let's talk about the power of decision. In every moment, you have the power to choose your response to life. You can choose to focus on what's wrong, or you can choose to appreciate what's right. You can choose to dwell on past hurts, or you can choose to forgive and move forward. You can choose to worry about the future, or you can choose to fully engage with the present moment. These choices may seem small, but they have a profound impact on your overall happiness and well-being. As you practice making these positive choices, you'll find that they become more natural and automatic over time. It's like creating a new habit. At first, it requires conscious effort, but eventually, it becomes your default way of being. Now, I want to address something that often comes up when we talk about happiness. The idea that focusing on our own happiness is selfish. Nothing could be further from the truth. When you cultivate genuine happiness within yourself, you become a source of positivity for everyone around you. Your joy becomes contagious. Your kindness inspires others. Your resilience in the face of challenges gives others hope. By taking care of your own happiness, you're actually contributing to the well-being of your family, your community, and the world at large. Moreover, when you're truly happy and fulfilled, you have more to give to others. You have more energy, more compassion, more creativity to offer. You're better able to support others in their own journeys. So never feel guilty about prioritizing your happiness. It's one of the most generous things you can do. As we near the end of our time together, I want to leave you with a powerful visualization exercise. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine your ideal life. not in terms of material possessions or status, but in terms of how you feel on a daily basis. Imagine waking up each morning feeling grateful and excited for the day ahead. Picture yourself moving through your day with a sense of purpose and presence. Visualize yourself surrounded by positive relationships, engaging in work that feels. See yourself responding to challenges with resilience and grace. Feel the deep sense of contentment and joy that permeates your being. Here's the important part. That life you just visualized, it's not some far-off fantasy. It's available to you right now. It starts with the choices you make in this moment, and the next moment, and the next. It starts with practicing these keys to happiness consistently with patience and self-compassion. Remember, you are the author of your own life story. You have the power to create a life filled with joy, purpose, and fulfillment. It won't always be easy. There will be challenges and setbacks along the way. But with these tools at your disposal, you have everything you need to navigate those challenges and create a life of deep, lasting happiness. So go forth with courage and optimism. Embrace each day as a new opportunity to choose happiness. Be patient and kind with yourself as you develop these new habits. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. And always remember, you have within you everything you need to create a life of deep, lasting happiness. Thank you for your attention and open hearts. May you find joy in your journey, peace in your present, and love in your life. The power is within you. The time is now. Choose happiness every day, in every moment. Your future self will thank you for the choices you make today. And as you leave here today, I want you to carry with you this final thought. You are worthy of happiness, not because of what you've achieved or what you own, but simply because you exist. Your happiness matters. Your well-being matters. You matter? Never forget that. So go out into the world and shine your light. Practice these keys to happiness and watch as your life transforms. And remember, in those moments when happiness feels out of reach, when the challenges seem overwhelming, come back to this moment. Remember the power. You have to choose your response to life. Remember the tools you now have at your disposal. Remember that happiness is your birthright and it's always available to you. Thank you. And may your journey be filled with joy, growth, and endless possibilities.